Let's please welcome our next contestant,
Selim Ezzo.
Dear honorable audience, today is one special day to me. I have been waiting to finally present my project for a very long time. Hi, my name is Selim Ezzo. I'm a student in class C1C. I'm 11 years old and I'm really passionate about cars. So my project is about a motor that runs with oxygen and hydrogen and is 100% environmentally friendly. So I first got this idea when you talked about pollution in school, and I thought Earth gives us a lot of needs, and it's always our mission to give back. And here's the outcome. I made a mock-up to demonstrate my project. So first of all, our project consists of 5 main elements. The tanks, tubes, the piston, oxygen, hydrogen. So it's similar to a normal combustion engine, but the difference is the chemicals that we use in this project and that it's 100% environmentally friendly. Okay. First of all, oxygen and hydrogen will be separated from water in a process called electrical analysis of water in the gas station. When they get pumped in the tanks. When you press on the pedal, the gas pedal, they move in the tubes and into the piston, which they later get ignited, which forms an explosion. And with this pressure, we'll use it to move the piston. So that's what happens after it gets ignited. Okay, so the problem is that vehicles, mainly cars with normal combustion engines, and actually electric cars do pollute the earth, as they have cars represent 75% of the world's pollution, which actually not everybody knows that, but electric cars do actually pollute earth. As in one electric cars or one Tesla car, there is 7.1 thousand batteries, which when something goes wrong, they have to remove these batteries and put new ones, which they never get recycled. Tesla produces almost 81,000 cars a year. So imagine how many batteries will be left with nowhere to go. They will end up being in the sea and causing another environmentally pollution problem. Our goal. So as mentioned before, our goal is to have a motor that is 100% environmentally friendly and suits the needs of everyone. Public. So our motor pretty much suits everyone who are interested in buying a car. As our motor has this raw sound that any car enthusiast would love to hear, as it also has a silent mode, which we are able to turn it on with the help of a mineral called the autistic mineral, which will be attached to the very end of the exhaust for people who prefer silence. This motor also reduces a lot of costs, like the cost of oil exchange and the cost of fuel, as we rely on water as our own source of fuel. So after the process of the combustion, after the combustion process, a little bit of water will be leaked, which we'll use it as a cooler for the engine. And in the near future, inshallah, we will be able to develop a system that uses this water that separates oxygen and hydrogen in the car, so we can reuse this water. In the summer break, inshallah, I will be participating in a camp in a car customization shop, which mainly customizes motors to gain more experience to be able to apply this project in real life. I would like to send special thanks to Madame Asmat, la direction de l'école, Madame Shaht, Monsieur Mohamed Jouni, Madame Mira, Madame Nastasia, and my parents for helping me out for this project. I would thank you so much for your time. I really hope you enjoyed my project, and it was a pleasure presenting you my project.
Hello. Really proud, happy, astonished. This idea is very nice, is very new. The new era of eco-friendly engines is coming, and you are starting on the right track. You'll be a great engineer, I'm sure of it. You have to have a sponsor. There is a lot of sponsors in Egypt now. General Motors, Rabour Auto, they do R&D departments for these kind of experiments. And I think this is the new type of engine. It would be competing very much with the hybrid cars and electric cars. I learned about it before I come to this project. I knew the project. I found it very interesting, and you studied very well. I'm very happy that you know a lot of details about it. But you have to know your competitors. You have to study your competitors. You have to know the pros and cons of the electric engines and the hybrid engines and see where are the points that you can exceed them. After all, it's a very good idea, and I encourage you in the summer to do the camp you're going to do through. It's very nice idea. I'm very surprised at your age that you have these ideas. When I was your age, I didn't have any clue of anything, any cars or engines. Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
I'm sorry, last thing before I move on. This is our accomplishments that we have accomplished in the past 5.5 years that I have been working on this project for. I've been able to actually experience the electrical analysis of water in the school lab as I separated oxygen and hydrogen from water. And that's it. Thank you so much.
All right, first of all, this is very impressive. I'm a mechanical engineer myself, and I'm very impressed that at your age you're able to articulate all of that. I think you're, inshallah, going to be very successful. That's the first thing. The second thing is I wanted to ask you about the downside or the negatives of such a technology compared to electric cars and just normal combustion engines. What do you think are the risks?
I'm sorry, may you repeat? I didn't hear the last part.
So I'm trying to ask you about the negatives or the downside of having such a technology implemented. So what are the risks, for example, that comes from deploying such an engine?
Okay, so the risks in my project actually is that hydrogen is actually very flammable. It could cause really bad injuries if there's no exact measures or safety measures used. That's why we weren't able to actually use hydrogen in this project in the lab. We needed a professional. That's really the downside of this. Of the usage of hydrogen.
Yeah, and also I think the once implementing that in a car, also there is a high risk of electric shock, I believe, using that technology.
Yes, but we will actually be protecting the motor with a lot of metals, especially carbon fiber.
Okay.
As it's really strong and really light for the cars. You can see, actually, I have mentioned it here. I'm sorry, I didn't have the time to read every page. So here, we actually said that we will be protecting the motor with metals, especially carbon fiber, as a Swedish manufacturer called Koenigsegg has used for these cars.
Yeah,
yes.
Perfect, thank you. Thank you.